Hello, and welcome to another edition of Cal Conversations. I am Beth Hadfield, the Activities Coordinator at the Center for Active Living. Today, I have with me Skip Waite. You may recognize him from the Plymouth waterfront. He does play the Native American flute. Hello, Skip, and welcome to the show.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you and great to see you again. I love listening to your music down on the waterfront.
I have been down on the waterfront for 5 years. This year is 5 years. I have more fun down there. I meet more people. I meet more puppies. And I have gotten to have my friends that come by in the morning. I'm there at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I got to get my parking spot. So I get it. Then the puppies come by and my friends come by and we chat until 8, 9 o'clock. Then I start making the sound of Plymouth. I get my flute going and I start making noises. And people get a kick out of it. I get a kick out of doing it. I have so many regulars that come by. It's fascinating. It's a very unique thing, the Native American style flute. I got involved with it by accident many, many years ago. I'm a woodcarver by hobby.
That's by hobby, but that's not, you didn't start, that wasn't your career.
No, I was in financing, automotive financing.
Okay.
I was a salesperson for many, many, many years.
Okay.
After I retired, I discovered I liked doing things with my hands, and I started woodcarving. And I got into this silly project with Google. Google's a big thing nowadays. And it said, how to make a Native American style flute from a branch. Sounded like a heck of a good project. So I tried it. As a matter of fact, I brought one of my original flutes with me today. This is a flute that I made at least 15 years ago, and I made it from a yew tree branch.
Yew is that?
Yew tree like an evergreen.
Okay, all right, thank you.
And I was working over at the old Tremont Nail over in Wareham, the old company store, and I was the resident woodcarver there at the time. And somebody said to me, yew wood is poisonous, so you can't use yew wood as your mouthpiece. So I used sassafras.
Okay.
So that's why it's got a different end piece on it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then I found out years later, the yew tree isn't poisonous at all. Berries are, but that's okay. I have the flute, and I'm proud of the flute. This was split, like a piece of wood would be split and then glued back together again after I hand gouged out the inside. And all of a sudden, after I spent 2 or 3 weeks digging this thing out and making it look pretty good, it's got a bend in it, but it was all right.
Yeah.
I put this block on it that keeps the air in the track, and I went, and it made a noise. I said, oh my God, it works. So after that, between you and me, I fell in love with the Native American style flute, and I've been making them for the last 15 years. Those were very, very expensive when I was making them out of the real branches. Then I had a fella that did some routing for me, and he'd route the inside of the lumber that I was buying at this point.
Can we use this one to show the routing?
Yes, yes.
So
This is the updated new thing, which is done with a different CNC machine versus a regular router.
Okay.
This is perfect example, though. This has to be dug out, terrible to do, but do it with a machine, cuts down weeks.
Okay.
All of a sudden, all I had to do now is I had to put the holes in where the sound is going to come from.
Okay.
And I had to put the sound holes in and the track in and make a mouthpiece. That's all I had left to do.
Okay.
So I thought, boy, oh boy, well, a lot easier this is going to be. I can sell it for a lot less money. So that's what ended up happening. I go from big dollars to medium dollars. With this new one, I'm gone to small dollars. And people get the opportunity to own, play, and make their own instrument, which I'm very excited about. That's one of the things I'm here today to chat with you about. I would like to get a group together.
Skip is jumping all over the place.
I'm all excited.
I did have a plan for today, but that's gone out the window.
Well, I'm not good at plans.
I got you. Let's back up a little bit, Skip.
Oh, back me way up. Go ahead.
So, first of all, are you a musician? You are a musician now. Were you a musician throughout your life?
I don't think I'm even a musician now.
I'm going to disagree.
But that's okay. You can do that. I love to make sounds with my flute. The flute was intended to be a communications device and a soothing, gentling sound for people. That's all it was. It wasn't music. Nobody had Yankee Doodle Dandy playing or anything else.
Okay, so do you feel like you started to create these because it brought a calm to a time that wasn't calm? Because you said you started really ramping up your making of these about 5 years ago when we were experiencing COVID.
Oh, we had more than just COVID. But yeah, you're right. We had so much going on.
Right.
And I guess the love I have for the flute, the Native American style flute,
yes,
is that it's natural. It comes from a tree. You thank the tree for giving you the stick, and you go home and you make a flute. I learned how to make it easier than that. I play quite a bit down the Plymouth waterfront on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
And I'm out by 3 o'clock. I don't put in a long day.
Well, you do. You just told us you get there at 7, so you might not
my fun
play
time.
all that. But you're greeting people, and you're a face of the waterfront.
Well, I like to consider myself the sound of the waterfront.
Oh, I like that better. The sound of the waterfront.
Only because I love people walking over to me, tourists, people who live a mile from here, and they all say the same thing to me. I hear it over and over and over.
And that is?
So relaxing.
Yes.
You have taken away all my aggravations today. I came down here, I wasn't sure what I was doing. All of a sudden, I'm relaxed. I don't care if I do anything. And that makes me laugh. I go, it's not me doing it, it's that thing. That thing's got a lot of power. And I'm not saying that a tree doesn't. It's fascinating to think that you can take a stick, turn it into a musical instrument that actually gets people's feeling of ease and relaxation to come out. In this world today, I mean, we got stupid stuff going on. I have people come over to me and they just go, I can hear that throughout the entire pack. I love it. It made me walk over to you. Then I tell them the story. This is fun.
We don't want to get too deep into the story.
This is a little tiny story.
Oh, okay.
The Native American boys and men were the only ones that played the flutes, not the women.
Oh, really?
This is also known as the love flute, the Native American love flute.
Oh.
And the idea is the Native American would sit down around his campfire. I'm guessing, I wasn't there. I'm old, I'm not that old. And he would be relaxed as just eating his dinner or whatever it was he ate. And he picks up his flute and he starts to play beautiful sounds, just sounds. They didn't play music. You got to understand, this isn't a musical instrument, it's a sound instrument. And he would make beautiful sounds. I've had people say to me, I heard that sound, and I was down at the water, the rock, with that thing down there. Or I was over here by the
Mayflower.
Mayflower,
Okay.
wherever. And I had to come and find out where that noise was coming from. Aha. That's what I just did, didn't I? I brought the female over to visit me.
So do you
can't beat the flute.
Okay, so I have a question. Do you find that you meet more women than men?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I think they enjoy the relaxational sounds more than the men do.
Okay.
Although I have men come over and they ask, so I said, can you show me how to play that?
Aha.
So I don't know whether he's looking for a female or whether he wants to play music. I don't, I'll show him either way. You know?
So we're going to have to keep in the back of our mind that this is the Native American love flute.
Absolutely.
So I didn't write that down. We hadn't talked about that piece. So very interesting.
So you dragged it out of me.
I did drag it out of you. So first, you can meet Skip any Friday, Saturday, or Sunday on the waterfront, as long as the weather is good. We did talk about that. He doesn't like to be out in the rain.
Oh, I don't
and I
like
don't
rain.
blame him. Skip also is going to be coming to the Center for Active Living on Wednesday, November 12th at 1:30. Skip is going to do a full discussion about all of his flutes, and if you would like to get one, they will be available for purchase on that day. I'm getting all the notes in because Skip's going to get ahead of me and we're going to get to the end of the show and I'll have missed things. If anybody listening to our show today is with the Girl Scouts or the Boy Scouts, Skip would like to have the opportunity to talk to you, to teach your groups about these flutes. So please reach out to me. We will also have Skip's email on the bottom of the screen also. Reach out to either one of us so that I can connect you back with Skip.
That'd be fantastic.
Also, Skip would like to start a flute circle. And I already said to him, I would love to be able to offer him some time and space at the Center for Active Living of, mutual agreement. So please be thinking about that in the back of your head, that is going to come up and you will start to see more information about a flute circle coming.
Yes, I'm hoping to develop the South Shore. Very funny thing happened to me. I was telling you earlier today.
Yeah.
My wife was saying that if you want to get a flute circle going on the South Shore, you really need to Google it and find out more about it. So I said, oh, good idea, honey. I'm drinking my coffee, and I Googled. And guess what I found out? There's a guy down the waterfront in Plymouth that plays the flute. I ought to go ask him. That's Google. I mean, come on.
I know. And they actually referenced you.
I got to go talk to myself.
Oh, my gosh.
But anyway.
But very.
The thing I was really fascinated with, I did Google later, and I found more people than just me. It's nice to have rattles and drums, all kinds of different drums and things, and you bring everything that you have that you like to play to the event. And everybody gets together, and they're playing their rattles, and they're playing their drums. The drum is going to be the big beat. The rattle will be something else. A low flute. They have different keys of the flute. The low ones is usually the melody in the background, and the higher, little shorter flutes are the ones that are the sounds that they want to have premature, to be ahead.
To be more at the
On
forefront.
top, the forefront, thank you, yes.
Gotcha.
I don't know a lot about the flute circles. I just know I want to start it in the South Shore.
So maybe we start a music circle, and I already know some drummers in our community. I don't know any rattlers, but I'm assuming that we can find more musical people. I don't know what Skip knows and doesn't know about us, except that he really wanted to bring his Native American love flutes to the Center for Active Living and talk to everyone about this. We also have two different musical groups that play at the center. We have an acoustic guitar group and we have an ukulele group.
Oh, ukulele.
So I think we might be able to incorporate all of this into an incredible music jam session with people playing guitar, playing flute, playing ukulele, playing drum, we're going to have to get some maracas.
Rattles, that's what I'm saying.
I know. You say rattle, I say maraca.
That's right.
But we could definitely get this going.
This
and
would
have
be
a
the
great
greatest
time.
foundation for the beginning of a South Shore flute circle. And I would love to think that my favorite town, Plymouth, America's hometown, helped me get it started. I would love that.
I know we can do this. So you and I are going to have to talk more off camera.
Sure.
And pick some days and times. We can put it out to the community. We do a constant contact through the Center for Active Living. What that is, if you don't know what it is it's a group email. So if you would like to be added to our email to get more information, you can call the Center for Active Living.
Fabulous.
And be added to that list. The phone number is 508-830-4230. Choose option 2. Okay, now that we got that part done.
Fabulous.
So we can at least get people going. I'm going to ask you a little more detailed questions.
Sure.
When you told me when we were talking that you don't read music.
Correct.
How do you create your tunes?
Well, it's very, very interesting. I have a little guitar tuner
Okay.
that I use to tune the flute, because every flute has a key, and the key is this one happens to be F sharp.
Okay.
But with the key of F sharp, it's a monochromatic tuning. So you got F sharp, A, B, C sharp, E, F sharp. That's it. There's nothing else. There's 7 notes here. There's 8 notes because I can jump up 1 octave from the mother.
Is that
key.
by pinching your mouth
Blowing
tighter?
higher. Blowing higher. It makes it jump.
Okay.
You can do that with most flutes, most Native American style flutes. Once in a while, I make one and it won't jump. No matter how hard I blow into it, it won't jump. But most of them do. The idea is, once you have it tuned, it's always tuned. With this little guitar tuner, I would find my A. Well, first it was probably this long. I cut it and cut it and cut it until I got to F sharp.
Oh, okay.
Once I got it to F sharp, I have this book that tells me where I'm supposed to put the holes. And it's measured from the sound hole down north.
Well, I would think it has to be.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how do you say north? So
Away
which
from the sound.
end?
Away from the sound.
Away from the south.
Yeah.
Got you.
Blow
Got
into
you.
it, sound goes
Away
that
from
way, that's the
sound,
north.
That's north. Okay.
South, north.
Gotcha.
So now I take a 1/4 inch drill, hand drill with a crank, and I drill a hole here, which I know is the right distance because I saw the book. It said so in the book. Once I do the 1/4 inch, I take my guitar tuner, turn it on, and it says it's almost A.
Okay.
Now I take a file, and I'll file this a little bigger, keep looking at my tuner, and I keep blowing into it until I finally get, hey, look, it says A. Stop, it's done.
So the tuner is listening. I thought, sometimes when you hear people sing, they blow into the tuner.
No,
and they're like, no, that's actually manual.
Yeah.
I mean,
Automatic.
electronically telling you.
A
it's
battery is
correct.
telling me that I am at A right now.
Ah, gotcha.
And I'll do the B, and I'll do C sharp, and I'll do them all. By doing that all the time, tuning tons of flutes,
Right.
I finally started saying, I was like, wait a minute. I think I could do Happy Birthday.
Can you do it?
I don't think so. Yeah, I can do it.
You can do
I
it.
did it.
That's
I've never done Happy Birthday
awesome.
before. Okay. Now, that's how I learned how to play. As crazy as that sounds, that's how I learned how to play. I have songs that I love. Danny Boy and Old Man River and Michael Rode the Boat Ashore, and just songs that everybody knows.
Everybody, right.
And I kept messing with it until I can find one where it made sense. So, for crying out loud, there's Danny Boy. That's kind of fun. And I kept going, and here I am. I'm still doing it.
Okay, so now I want to talk about these for a quick second.
Oh, take two.
They sound totally different, okay? So I'm assuming they're different keys.
Ah, yes.
So,
And
they're also different heights. Oh.
Okay.
So the height also, the length changes
And the diameter of the hole.
Okay, got it.
Now, all my A flutes are 3/4-inch holes.
Okay.
All of my F sharps and my E flutes are 7/8-inch holes.
Okay.
The distance between the sound hole and the first hole and the size of the bore is what determines the key.
Okay.
I know it's boring, but it's true.
Gotcha. Ha ha ha.
I'm bored.
So, are these all made out of different kinds of wood?
Yes, they are. This is Alaskan white cedar.
Okay.
Yew wood we already talked about.
Right.
This is American pine.
Okay.
This is black walnut.
Okay.
This is maple. Matter of fact, maple. What I do is whatever lumber they have available in scrap pieces, I don't have to pay too much for them.
Right.
I buy them because they all sound a little bit different.
And you don't need them to be 8 feet, 10 feet long.
No, I got anything 2 foot and that's fine.
You can still create what you need to.
Yeah. And the different woods do make totally different sounds. I've got one here that I forgot to take out. This is oak. Oak and the yew wood are extremely hard woods. They have a sharper, crisper sound. The cedars and the pines have a softer, more soothing sound, which happens to be the Native American indigenous people use mostly soft woods.
Oh, okay.
Only because they didn't have tools to work with oak and black walnut and hard stuff.
Right.
They would spend a day to make one hole with a piece of flint on a stick.
Okay.
You know, they're not going to spend a month trying to make a oak flute. They'll do a pine flute and have it done in 2 days. You know.
Is that what you think it would have taken them back in the day?
Probably a day or 2 or 3. Depends on how much hunting and fishing they have to do in between.
That's true.
You know.
You're right.
And they carry them with them, so the average flute was really no bigger than my A flute.
Okay.
It would be too cumbersome to be carrying these great
around.
big, heavy oak flutes with you.
Right.
You know, you can put this in anything and carry it with you. It doesn't weigh anything.
No, it doesn't. It is extremely light. Extremely light.
But it's solid. You know, it won't break. And you can toss it around.
But the music that comes out of it
I'm amazed
is...
myself. I'm amazed every time I play it.
Really?
I'm like, you kidding me? Sometimes I get a flute that doesn't play well. And I try to figure out why it doesn't play well. And it's amazing. There's only 374,000 different reasons why it won't play right. And I know most of them. I've missed a few of them. And after days and hours of studying this silly flute, I'll figure out, oh my God, there's a burr right there. There's a leak right here on this side.
Yes.
It's always something stupid. But they don't always work perfect. But, you know, you mentioned people bringing their flutes with them on the 12th of November.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, if you have a flute that you have an issue with, I'd be more than happy to look at it.
Okay, great.
You know, I'm not going to say I'm going to try to fix it.
No, I understand
I might be able to tell you what might be wrong with it. Yeah.
Yes.
I'd love to do that. Love to do that.
Okay. So I know that you've been down the waterfront. I know you've met a lot of people. I know we're going to be getting to the end of our show, but do you have like one story or one friend or, and you don't have to mention any names, but is there that one that really stands out for you, having spent so much time down at the waterfront?
You sent me an email yesterday and told me you were going to ask me that question. I've been thinking about it since you sent me the email.
Okay.
I was amazed at how organized you were, and you come up with some great things that you were going to ask me. And I know I bypassed a couple times. I don't mean to, but I can't help it.
You know what? That's the whole ease of this conversation.
I got to tell you about Angelo.
Okay.
Angelo lives in Italy 6 months a year. Angelo lives here 6 months a year.
Okay.
He's a dual citizen.
Citizen, yeah.
Lives on the ocean in Sicily. I just saw him 2 weeks ago. He bought a flute for me 5 years ago. The first year I was down on the waterfront. I was selling my flutes for $100, and he said, if I want to buy that flute, I'm not going to pay you $100 for it. I said, good, how much are you going to pay me? He said, $75, I'm not a penny more. I said, who are you? I'm Angelo, I live in Italy. I said, you're not negotiating like somebody who lives in Italy. So I live in the United States, too. I live by citizenship thing. That's okay. Okay, wait a minute. So you have to pay $200 for a flute then? That's what he did. He starts laughing. I love to make people laugh.
And I understand that.
Yeah. So I said, okay, look, give me a good reason for me to sell you this flute for $75. He says, my friend in Italy is feeling very, very bad. He's got cancer. And he loves music, and I think he'd love the flute. So I looked at him. I said, you're a jerk. Give me $75. He stops at least 2 times, 3 times a year to visit me every single summer. He would be one of my funnest people that I've met since I've been down here.
Way. Yeah.
I have to say hello to Angelo. Hello, Angelo.
So I do have to say, for the same reason that a lot of other women are attracted to stop and talk to you, I feel the same way. One of the first times I heard you play, and we were not on the waterfront, but I can't remember where we were. I was so drawn to your sound that I was so excited the day you walked into my office. So
wow, I'm too old for this.
we need to kind of close our show today, but everybody is going to have a chance to meet Skip on Wednesday, November 12th.
Looking forward to it.
At 1:30 at the Center for Active Living. You will meet him live and in person with all of his flutes, and he did bring a very big bag full of them. We will talk about, in detail, making a flute, how it makes music, and Skip, I can't thank you enough for being the sound of Plymouth waterfront.
I hate when you say that. Anyway,
dear.
Thank you. I'm embarrassed that I've hit a nerve with you, but it's a nerve that I hit with lots of people on the waterfront and other places. It's not me, it's the flute.
You're right.
And that's why I want more people to have the flute.
All right.
And thank you so much for inviting me.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Thanks again. We'll see you again soon.
See you, folks.